All right, guys. So now we're getting into more detail. We've looked at an overview, SEO from a bird's eye view. We know our three-pronged approach has to be on-page SEO, off-page SEO, and local SEO. But what are Google's two main concerns? How does Google really work? What do you do to make sure that you're working with Google and not against Google? Well, Google's concerned with two things: relevance and authority. Relevance means how closely a piece of content answers a user's question. So if I write into Google step-by-step guide on how to make a campfire, Google wants to make sure it pulls up results that show me content, whether it's videos or blogs or websites or whatever it may be, that are really step-by-step guides on how to make a campfire. And then the next thing is authority, and that's what other people say about the piece of content. So I happen to really like camping. So if I decide to go on YouTube and create a video, step-by-step guide on how the best way to create a campfire, that's one thing. But if a site like rei.com or Sun and Ski Sports or some major outdoors organization has a website and they say, to learn how to create a campfire, go to dylanscampingblog.com, which I don't have, by the way. But if they pointed to my content or to my YouTube video, that gives it authority. So authority is what other credible sources say about the content. And Google looks at both things when considering what to bring up to users and bring up to searchers and search results. To make it a little easier, Google basically acts like a librarian. So I'd like to show you a great video put out by Search Engine Land about how Google really works and how it acts like the librarian of the internet. Check this out.
This is search engine optimization explained by Commoncraft in collaboration with Search Engine Land. Imagine for a minute that you're a librarian, but not a normal one. You're a librarian for every book in the world. People depend on you every day to find the exact book they need. How do you do it? You need a system. You need to know what's inside every book and how books relate to each other. Your system needs to take in a lot of information and spit out the best answers for a patron's questions. It's not an easy job. Search engines like Google and Bing are the librarians of the internet. Their systems collect information about every page on the web, so they can help people find exactly what they're looking for. And every search engine has a secret recipe called an algorithm for turning all that information into useful search results. Now, if you own a website, search results matter. When your pages have higher rankings, they help more people find you. The key to higher rankings is making sure your website has the ingredients search engines need for their recipes. This is called search engine optimization, or SEO. As it turns out, most of the big ingredients are known. Let's take a look. First, words matter. Search engines account for every word on the web. This way, when someone searches for shoe repair, the search engines can narrow results to only the pages that are about those words. Second, titles matter. Each page on the web has an official title, but you may not ever see it because it's in the code. Search engines pay a lot of attention to page titles because they often summarize the page like a book's title. Third, links between websites matter. When one web page links to another, it's usually a recommendation, telling readers this site has good information. A web page with a lot of links coming to it can look good to search engines. But some people try to fool the search engines by creating or buying bogus links all over the web that point to their own website. Usually, search engines can detect when a site has a lot of them, and they account for it by giving links from trustworthy sites more weight in the recipe. Fourth, the words that are used in links matter too. If your web page says, Amazon has lots of books, and the word books is linked, search engines can establish that Amazon.com is related to the word books. This way, when someone searches for books, that site will rank well. Lastly, search engines care about reputation. Sites with a consistent record of fresh, engaging content and growing numbers of quality links may be considered rising stars and do well in search rankings. These are just the basics, and the recipes are refined and changed all the time. Good SEO is about making sure your website has great content that's supported by the ingredients that search engines need for their recipes. I'm Lee Lefevre, and this has been Search Engine Optimization, explained by Common Craft. Learn more about SEO at Search Engine Land.